You are now listening to the Pelicans post-game report. Flash Report.
Yo, what up everybody listening to the sound of my voice? Back at it again to spit some bars on some Pelicans basketball. Shout out to PPR, Big Q in DC. I am Lexa Drew, a contributor and new addition to the PPR podcast squad. Kudos to all the listeners. Appreciate y'all tuning in. The Pelicans had a masterful, high energy win against the Dallas Mavericks on Tuesday. A team that is currently the number 2 seed in the West. The Pels were battle tested. But guess what, y'all? More is coming. And we are about to see what the Pels are made of on back-to-backs against 2 of the top seeds in the West. Against the number 1 seed in the West, Denver Nuggets, and number 3 seed in the West, the Minnesota T-Wolves. In the blender, y'all. In the blender. Which brings me to my topic. To be elite or not to be elite? The first 10 games are in the books, y'all. So we are no longer looking at that. But this second set of 10 games will let us know if this Pels team can and or is an elite team. According to Tuesday's game, the energy that the Pels came out with states, I repeat, states that we can be an elite team. The energy in that game by far was the best game the team played. There was no third quarter slump. The energy was high and consistent throughout the whole game. And although the scoring wasn't consistent through all 4 quarters, it goes to emphasize how significant it is to play with a lot of energy and maximum effort. Okay? Look, I have been talking about this. You all have been watching the PPR shows like after the games and everything. I've been talking about this. The energy has not been there. It's been lacking. It's been subpar. It's been horrible. It's been atrocious. It's been just really, I'll get out, just disrespectful. The energy that they came with in that game was so beautiful. I mean, it was so beautiful, it almost made you want to cry. That's how beautiful it was. And this is with key guys out of the lineup. This game exemplified that the team nor fans have to use, oh, well, we don't have all of our guys back from injury. Because y'all know, we've been hearing that a whole lot. The team put on a performance that even with guys out, this team can be an elite team. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself and be premature in my thinking and using this word elite because it's only been one game. One game playing with this type of energy, playing with this type of effort. It's going to take more than just one game of this type of energy and this type of effort. We got to see more of a sample size of this. But we about to find out. It's going to be another in-season tournament game against the Nuggets. And the T-Wolves are coming. They're coming. Both teams are playing very, very well right now. So these are teams that we cannot take for granted. And really, we should look at it as a challenge, an opportunity to really prove that the Pelicans and being elite belong in the same sentence. I hope the team now understands that how they performed in that game was a new standard and a new expectation on how they should come out and play. Any type of play before that is unacceptable. We ain't having that. The team raised their level of play, and so the expectation from Pels fans rose as well. Do it again, Pelicans. Do this and more. We don't want to be played with at all. You've shown a glimpse of eliteness. The goal is to show those elite attributes every night and some. Inserting Herb Jones in the lineup was a huge boost, but we saw that the energy he gave on both ends of the floor was contagious. Everybody can get some of that. Excuse me. Everybody can get some of that. The Nuggets, who are the defending champs, are not going to lay down. Jokic is an MVP for us. The T-Wolves aren't laying down. No matter who we put in a chokehold, Anthony Edwards is on a mission to change the team culture into a winning culture. Dude's been playing well. And all the praise that he's been getting is deservingly so. Pelicans got a lot on their hands. Definitely got a whole lot on their hands. Right now, the identity of the Pelicans is clear. I feel like that Dallas game was a turning point as far as the Pelicans finding themselves. Kind of like Dory when she found her family in Disney Pixar's Finding Dory. And I say that and not Finding Nemo because the first 10 games, all 40 quarters, it was a mirror image of split personality, much like Dory's short-term memory. Her short-term memory loss. Look, to be elite, we got to bring it every night. To be elite, we got to defend and impose our will. To be elite, we got to have player movement and ball movement and speed the game up. We got to get the ball in the hands of our star, exploit mismatches, reduce turnovers, increase possessions and opportunities, which means get those rebounds. Make the opponent teams pay at the charity stripe. Have consistency in all 4 quarters, but turn it up a notch coming out of the half. Make the proper adjustments. Pels gotta make it a habit to outplay and out-hustle the opponent team. Knock down shots and eliminate offensive droughts. Continue to get better and take what the defense gives you. Make the right reads, the right plays, and know that being competitive ain't nothing without the edge. Playing with the edge makes you an elite team, but it's one game at a time. I would love to see this Pels team win the in-season tournament, the very first in-season tournament. I mean, how dope would that be for them to win this? But being elite isn't just your performance out on the floor, it's a mentality. You have to know that you are that caliber of a team. And it starts there. But that's all I got for y'all. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tell me in the comments what the Pelicans need to do to be an elite team in the league. I am Lexa Drew, and I'm out, y'all.
Subscribe now and stay up to date for all things New Orleans Pelicans.